How do we know that the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body, and vice versa? Is this true for all vertebrates? Damage to the right side of the brain, such as in a car accident, causes problems controlling the left side of the body, and vice versa. This is consistent across the majority vertebrates. In addition to what everyone has said about stroke and brain injuries, you can physically see the nerve tracks cross over if you dissect the nervous system. The nerves that go to the right side of the body cross over in the spinal cord and connect to the left side of the brain. For a time, a drastic way to treat very bad seizures was to sever the connection between the two hemispheres of the brain. That would prevent the seizure from spreading from one hemisphere to the other, reducing its severity. This was called a corpus callosotomy, since the connection between the two hemispheres was the corpus callosum. This left the people with some odd impairments, which scientists studied as something called split brain syndrome. We already knew that the neural connections for the eyes switch on their way to the brain. So they would conduct tests showing a specific thing to one eye or the other and ask the person what they saw. In some cases the person wouldn't be able to say what they saw, but could point at it. Or they could point at it with one arm, but not the other. We have observed that when a person suffers a stroke or brain injury on one side of the brain, the opposite side of the body is affected. Additionally, there have been experiments where a stimulation is given to different areas of the brain while the person is awake, and the functions of each region are mapped out, showing that one side of the brain controls the opposite side of the body. It's a fundamental concept in neurology that the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body, and the right side of the brain controls the left. We've known this for a long time, mainly from observing patients who have had strokes or other brain injuries. If someone has a stroke in the left side of their brain, we'll see weakness or paralysis on the right side of their body. This arrangement is called contralateral control, which literally means opposite side control. The reason this happens is because the nerve pathways that carry movement signals from the brain to the body cross over. This crossing happens in the brainstem, in a process called decussation. Think of it like a major highway interchange where traffic from one side has to cross over to get to the other side. The main pathway for voluntary movement is the corticospinal tract. This is a bundle of nerve fibers that runs from the cerebral cortex, where movement is planned, down to the spinal cord. The decussation of these fibers in the brainstem is why we have this contralateral control. As for other animals, I suspect this contralateral control is a feature of most vertebrates. The exact evolutionary reason for this setup is still debated. It's a reminder that the way we are wired has a long evolutionary history.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next exciting video.